When you are looking for matchmaking for your son or daughter or any of your family members, it's very important that during the process of matchmaking, people go only by the nakshatra matching. Nakshatra matching, if I say, it could become a contradictory statement because nakshatras do not matter exactly. Because there are 27 nakshatras. If you see, like these are the only nakshatras that are compatible to only these nakshatras. There is no hard fast rule like that. So these rules have been created from the ancient times. And if you would have seen in your family, there are people who had good, who could be having a good nakshatra matching. But the thing is, they are not leading a happy marital life. Or in other cases, the nakshatras matching is not that great, but still people lead a very happy and a decent life. So if you note this, it is all happening only because of your entire horoscope, not only based on your nakshatras. So what rules your horoscope? The most important thing that rules your horoscope is your ascendant, your lagna. Lagna becomes very important because lagna is your nature. Because your nature is very important when it comes to marital life. Because how you behave, how you react, and what is your compatibility with your partner. What is his ascendant? What is his nature? So it becomes very important. So I would like to highlight a few points. So I'm starting a series now on how to do matchmaking for the horoscopes. Because this is very important because people blindly go by the nakshatra matching. So let's start here. So I'll be starting with Aries ascendant and see how we can progress. So this will be the first video. So kindly note down these few important points which will help you during the matchmaking process. So if you see this the screen, this is an example of an Aries ascendant. Aries ascendant is Mesha Lagna. Mesha Lagna, Aries ascendant. Suppose you say you have your son, your son or daughter. Say like your son is born with Aries ascendant. So let's forget nakshatras now. Do not worry about nakshatras. His moon could be anywhere. Suppose if he is born with an Aries ascendant. So what are the friendly ascendant to Aries? Because Aries is ruled by Mars. So Mars is friendly to Sun, Jupiter, Moon. So any three ascendants, any ascendant which is ruled by these three planets, Sun, Moon, or Jupiter, or Mars itself, would be a good match to this particular ascendant. So for this horoscope, let's see the matchmaking. Suppose if you have your marriage prospect from any of these ascendant. So it could be an Aries ascendant itself. The boy's better half could also be in an Aries ascendant, no issues. It could be a Cancer ascendant also. Cancer sign is ruled by Moon, and Moon is friendly to Mars. So Cancer ascendant is also a good match. Leo ascendant. Leo is ruled by Sun. And then Libra ascendant. Libra ascendant, Venus is not a friendly planet to Mars. Venus is neutral. However, if you see the seventh position of seventh ascendant is always a good ascendant. So you can always go forward blindly, irrespective of whether that particular planet is friendly to that ascendant or not. So this is just an exception here. So Libra ascendant. And then you go into Sagittarius ascendant. Sagittarius ascendant is ruled by Jupiter. Similarly, Pisces ascendant or Meena Lagna is also ruled by Jupiter. So these are the probable ascendants which you can choose as a first step. So this is just a first step. After that, there are some rules. Okay. So this will be considered as first rank. So this could be a good match for your son or daughter. So rank 2. So rank 2 is basically a Capricorn ascendant and an Aquarius ascendant. Capricorn and Aquarius are ruled by Saturn. Saturn is also not friendly to Mars. So I'm keeping it as a second rank, Capricorn and Aquarius ascendant. Okay. So what are the ascendants which you should not match? So they are like Mercury Lagnas, Gemini, which is Mithun Lagna, and then Virgo. Virgo is Kanya Lagna. So Virgo and Gemini ascendants, you should not match to an Aries ascendant. Okay, be it Aries or Scorpio. Scorpio is also ruled by Mars. So I would like to add one more point here. So if your son or daughter is born in any of these two lagna, which is ruled by Mars, either let it be ruled by Mars, which is Aries or Scorpio, then you should not match these lagnas. So this is the first point. What are the lagnas which you can match? What are the lagnas which you should not match? However, there is a rule to this also. Can you avoid Mercury lagnas always? Can you avoid it? No. So there are times when you can consider it. So let's go to the second point, like when you can consider and what should be the next step in matchmaking. Okay. So let's take the example of an Aries ascendant. So I am talking only about Aries ascendant today. Aries ascendant, the boy who is born with Aries ascendant could have Saturn in his ascendant itself. Okay, Saturn could be in the ascendant or aspecting the ascendant directly. Okay. Saturn directly aspects it. Saturn as a third aspect through which it can aspect. Okay. So similarly, Saturn can aspect through its 10th aspect also. Okay. So the important point is the person could be having Saturn in his ascendant, which is first house, or Saturn could be in his 7th house, directly aspecting it. Saturn has a 10th aspect, 12, 11, and 10. So if you see, Saturn will aspect 10 houses from it, and Saturn can aspect 3 houses from it, 1, 2, and 3. You can count this also, 1, 2, 3. If you see, it will be 10th house. If you see 1, 2, and 3. So third house. So these are aspects of Saturn. So what happens is this person is born by Saturn energy. Though he is born with an ascendant, Mars is a warrior. Okay, Mars is quick, but Saturn is a slow-moving planet. Okay, Saturn is not somebody who is very fearful and all that. Okay, so what happens is this person will have some negative qualities in him. Whenever Saturn is connected to ascendant, this person will have some negative qualities. Everybody has got negative qualities, but thing is that this could be seen very much outside clearly. Okay, what happens? How do you match a good horoscope for this? Okay, suppose I take a person born with a Gemini ascendant. Previously, I told that you should not match Gemini ascendant. So here is an exception to this rule. If the person whom you are matching this horoscope is born with a Gemini ascendant, and if he or she has Saturn in their ascendant or lagna, then what happens is both become compatible because both think alike. Both have the same tendencies, negative tendencies, whatever. Because when you match a good horoscope with a bad horoscope, right, it doesn't go well. People could say that they could balance it out, but that is not the case. I have seen it in most of the horoscopes. Even my Guruji, from whom I have learned this technique, he also had seen a lot of horoscopes. So a good horoscope and a bad horoscope never goes well together. If both horoscopes are little average or bad, in this case, then there are potential chances of that marriage surveying, because this person could be doing something bad and she could also be understanding that evil nature, right? They'll both go well together. So that is the main thing. So if this is a Gemini ascendant, then it is good. If Saturn is connected, then it is good. If not, then you should not match Gemini ascendant. Okay. So similarly, I told about Virgo ascendant also. You should not match a Virgo ascendant to an Aries ascendant. So this is again a same case where you can match it because Saturn is connected to their ascendants in both their charts, both the chart in the charts of boy and the girl. Okay. Okay. What is the other thing? So now we have seen Saturn. So if the same boy or girl who is born with an Aries ascendant has Jupiter connected to their ascendant, Jupiter instead of Saturn, there is no connection of Saturn to the ascendant also. See, Saturn is in the 12th house. Saturn is in the 12th house here. It could be in the second house, it could be in the 6th house, or it could be in the 8th house. So I have written multiple times to indicate that Saturn can be in any of the houses. Do not misjudge saying that how I can write the planet this many number of times. No, the planets could be there in any one of those houses. So if you see here, Jupiter, sorry, I made a mistake here. Let me correct it. Okay, so Jupiter is in the ascendant. So when Jupiter is in the ascendant, the person is, Jupiter is a benefic planet. The person could be a well-mannered person, nice person. It could be a gentleman. Okay, he is God-fearing. So all those good qualities are there. So Jupiter could be in the ascendant, or Jupiter could be in the 5th house, aspecting the ascendant. Let me put the aspects also so that you will understand. So Jupiter, if it is here, it can aspect through the 9th aspect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So Jupiter can aspect the 9th house, which is the Lagna itself, or Jupiter could be in the Lagna, or Jupiter could be in the 9th house and aspecting through its 5th aspect. Jupiter has 5th aspect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So it's like a triangle. If you see Jupiter's aspects will always be like a triangle. Okay. So this person, how do we match horoscope for this person? So when you have such horoscopes, right, more than the ascendant, the planets that are aspecting the ascendant takes the higher priority. So now you don't have to worry much about the ascendant. What you can see is, so this is an example of an Aquarius ascendant whom you are matching to this boy. Say like Aquarius ascendant is ruled by Shani. So you might think that why are you matching Aries? You already told that it is a rank 2 only. Why are you matching it? Yes, I can match it because Jupiter is connected to this person's ascendant. Jupiter is there in the 5th house, aspecting, could be there in the 5th house, aspecting the ascendant. Jupiter could be in this house, aspecting the ascendant again. And there is no connection of Saturn to the ascendant. That is the most important point. Suppose if Saturn is going to be here, for example, if Saturn is going to be here, then I will not match this horoscope because the boy is really good boy. But the person to whom you are matching may not live up to the expectations of that particular boy's horoscope. Okay. So if this Saturn and Jupiter are going to be there, since Saturn is there, I will think twice before matching these two horoscopes because the boy does not have any Saturn connection to his ascendant. So now I will remove the Saturn, assuming that the girl's horoscope is also okay. Only connections of Jupiter is there. Okay. So you have to match these type of horoscopes. Okay. This is the most important point. Like many of the astrologers are missing out. They see only Kuja dosha, Rahu dosha, and they just ignore a lot of horoscopes. Yes, Kuja dosha is there, Rahu dosha is there. But will it work at all times? No. 80 to 90% of the times, Kuja dosha and Rahu dosha will not work. Let us see the exceptions to that also as we go along in this matchmaking series. So if you're new to this channel, kindly please do subscribe and give your valuable comments so that I can add more value to you. See you all.